it's finally time. I can't put it off any longer. I need to clean out my pantry. So I am also going to clean the things off the front of here and put them wherever they need to go, if I'm going to keep them or not. This definitely I'm keeping. I might put it just on the inside of the door. But let's have a look at my pantry before. And watch me try and organize something in here. I don't actually think I'm going to I don't actually think I'm going to touch these two shelves. They are okay. They're pretty organized, but it's kind of like a party or business on top and a party down the bottom. Well, the remnants of a party anyway, because it kind of looks like people have had a good time and just gone home and left somebody with all the mess. That somebody was me that left the somebody that's also me with the mess. Oh, this shelf in particular is my nightmare shelf. This one, meh, hit and miss if it's good or not. At the minute it's not. But anyway, I guess the longer I stand here talking about it is the longer I put it off. So let's get to it. But my plan for today is to make a start. That's my plan. So as long as I make a start, I have met my plan, or ticked off part one of my plan anyway. I think I really want to tackle probably just this shelf here and whatever is just in front of it. It looks like a lot, but it's kind of just boxes and stuff, and it's reality. It's how pantries end up. You can have them looking nice and then life happens. So this is life. I'd like to think it's going to stay organized. I know it's not. Anyway, let's get into it. What I'm going to do, as I said, is start on this disaster party here. And I'm going to pull everything out, put it on my bench, and decide what is going to go back in, what I'm going to put aside to use like straight away and not put back in. But I really need to cull the amount of things I have because I really don't use all of that stuff. Anyway, stop talking and do the things. Well, this is the first update. I've cleared that shelf. It needs a desperate clean. I've moved all of the bulk things that were kind of in there. I've turned my kitchen into a disaster. All of these things, plus some things here and some more things here on my hot plates. What can I say? I told you I need to clean my pantry out. Oh, anyway, let's get this shelf cleaned and start the sorting. That shelf is definitely looking nice and clean now. I'm not too worried about the bottom because I'll pull all those containers out and sweep, vacuum, mop in there when I do that bit, but Not right now, I'm not doing that. This one, okay, is good. Let's do some sorting. I've actually decided before I do any sorting, I'm going to put this shelf back in just to see if my bread bin will fit on here. Front, yeah, maybe at the front, so I could put some storage things behind. I should have got my bread bin off the fridge already, but I didn't. Oh. Okay, so I think I'll keep that there. Pretty sure it's pretty sturdy. And then I can store things underneath it. So that was the first thing I wanted to get done. Oh, I don't even know if I like that there. I think I'm going to scrap the whole bread bin idea and not have that anymore. And instead, may just store loaves of bread or whatever on that shelf. I think that will work a lot better because I want to be able to fit this plus my two other spice racks back in. I said spice racks, but they're not actually spice racks. These things, which I haven't sorted. So I've got two of those. So I should be able to fit two of them and then just have one section for all my other jars and sauces. So that's the plan. I'm going to leave that like that. Actually, I'm not because I need to sort this. So I'm going to pull that out. I'll leave that like that and then I'll get to the sorting stage. I've grabbed a washing basket and then put it on this chair, which you can't really see, but there's the chair. And oh, I'm so overwhelmed by this. Alright, I think I'm going to put everything I want to keep into the basket and all I don't want to keep, I'll keep on the bench. That's the plan. So here's the basket before, and now we've got to get into it. No more procrastinating. this shelf is done, looking good. Next I'm going to pull all of these containers out. They do have things in them stored, like backup type things, which is my plan moving forward, just to put backup things in there for when I run out. And I'm going to make a little like inventory of what's actually in there, so I know, because I have just shoved in here extra spices that I got in my grocery haul from a bonus deal, so I've just put them there. But those sort of things I'll put in the bottom, and I'll have a little list of what I've got in there, so I know if I've run out of something up here, then I can check there on the list. And no, so what I've kind of got here is packet mixes, noodles, and like side dishes, so Alfredo pastas, etc. All my spices and things in here. I might move these down to the bottom because they're kind of backup products as well, not the pancakes. Then I've got pastas and like boxed packet stuff that I might use in there. How everyday type things. Not tomato sauce, because I don't eat tomato sauce. So I'd be happy not to have that in my pantry, but other members of my family like it. But yeah, salt, pepper, sauces, spray oil, soya sauce, and oil at the back there. And my breads and whatever you call those things. Jelly. I'm pretty sure that's the only jelly I have. So when I get more, they'll just stack up there. And then if I get more condensed milk or soups, they'll just go behind that as well. I've still got room behind the shelf there, which in time I'll work out something. But anyway, let's move on to this bottom shelf. Actually, I did not even mention that I have not even gone through this yet, which I don't plan on doing that right now. Some of these things are just top up things, like we buy Cocoa Pops in bulk from Costco, so we could possibly top up the Cocoa Pops. It's basically that sort of thing. I'm putting these into some of the containers that I've got up here, because there's room for bars and stuff to go in there, so I'll do that. But I'm just going to pretend that that basket does not exist for now. Well, I've given that a quick mop out, and I do need to scrub in at the back of the walls there, but I'm going to do that a little bit later because I'm in the middle of helping Otto with something as well as doing this, so I'll give that back skirtings and that a scrub soon. I'm not really going to put too much back in here. I've sorted out all of the things. These are left over from like a fundraiser. They are out of date, but yeah, so I will try them and see if they still taste all right, which I'm sure they will be. Other than that, there's just bits and pieces in here. I'm going to put that in there. But I've kind of put all the other things in where they go, or into the bin because they were like not even good. So I've got all my empty containers here, which I need to wash out. And I'm just continuing to go through this little bit. Well, the bottom two are successfully done. I've emptied these two, and I'm not going to put those back into the pantry. I'm just going to keep these as my like overflow. And here, I want to get a bigger container. I'll find the perfect one. These might be big enough, but I'm worried it's going to fill too quickly, but maybe I might just try it, save buying another container. Size. Just to basically put in there to put all our recycling or cans, because currently on our sink we put them under here, and we've done that for forever. and I just want to get rid of this and have the sink opened. I just think it will make it look a lot nicer. So I'm going to get rid of that and not put that in there. I want to try put them straight into a container here. So now thinking of it, this really is not going to be big enough because it'll fill too quickly. So I will use that elsewhere, but that's 2 containers I'm now going to use elsewhere. So that's them 2 done. Next, we'll tackle this. It won't take overly long, but I already know I'm going to end up with a lot of space because these 2 containers are empty. So and they're pretty much baking goods in here. So I can probably condense that to 1 and then put it up behind there because I don't use the baking stuff that often. So let's get onto this shelf here. Actually decided that I'm going to keep the baking things just there because I've got the space. It makes more sense than putting it at the top if we ever do need something out of there. So it's just things like vanilla extract, food colorings, baking soda, tartar, you know, all those type of things. So I will just keep those on that shelf. And then I'm going to put all the spreads back on that shelf as well. I am considering getting a Lazy Susan style, but I'm not sure just yet. I think I might put this back in here because I'm thinking I'm going to put microwave popcorn in that because we regularly use microwave popcorn. Sorry, Otto's squealing in the background. But yeah, I might put the microwave popcorn into that because the boys use it all the time. This was on the shelf. It had all like little bits and pieces of lollies. But I'm not going to put that back in. I'm just going to keep it out and the boys can have those over the holidays. This is also a bits and pieces box, which I am going to keep in there because I'll show you what's in there in a minute because I'm going to sort it out, but I am going to keep it in there. But I'm pretty sure that's all I'm going to put back in there. Actually, one more thing that does need to go back in there. That's something that we use kind of regularly, or Shane does if he gets like heartburn. So I'll put that back in here. And these were also in there. These are those sticks. So I'm going to put those in with that other lollies. And yeah, the boys can eat those as well. These were also on the shelf as well. So the raspberry drops are almost done. And the lemon, I might put them back in there too. But that shelf looks good, and if I need, can put something there as well. But for now, I'm going to have a look and see if I've got some microwave popcorn to go in that tub. I generally keep it up there. That's kind of snacky things up in there. That side is for lunch boxes. What I might do is actually switch over and put those black containers, those ones, up there. So I've got one black on each side. And when I get to the shelf, whoa, my tripod's getting hooked. I won't have those box things there either. I might get another one for cereal, and I also want to switch over these two black ones to these containers as well. But yeah, I will do that. So yeah, this is kind of just all snacky type things in here. Saladas, shapes, green leaves, and empty box. But yeah, I do have 3 lots of microwave popcorn, so I'll put that in there. And then I can already put those boxes into here, the ones that were up there, those 3 there. And I also don't have the Weet-Bix on the top shelf because it's really hard to grab that size container from up there, so I just have the Weet-Bix down on that one because it's easier. Obviously, we are all height challenged in this house, so it just works better. But I'm going to switch that other container over to the black one, which is down there. But I'm not going to put the lids on it, so we'll put the lids elsewhere as well. I will just put this up there because that's almost done, so I'll have some of that. I do need to top up the Cocoa Pops, so I will get that out and do that. But the other cereals that we have up there, we normally have Fruit Loops, Milo cereal, whatever you call this, all bran flakes, that's Weet-Bix Bites. There's another container behind there, which is just a spare cereal one. But we just generally will have those types of cereals there. So I do need to get Fruit Loops when I go to Aldi. Milo cereal I won't buy until probably it's on sale or somebody asks. It's pretty much empty. So maybe I'll just get rid of that and rinse that out. But this is the honey almond, like all bran, I think it is. Yeah, all bran. And then that's the Fruit Loops one. So anyway, I'll fill up these Cocoa Pops and wash this one out. So this is just the lunchbox one that I put down, but I'm going to switch it over to the black containers. I've just popped the spare behind there, and then I'm putting that up in there. Well, I'm going to put this back in there just for now, but it's just got little bits of loose pieces of things in there. So I'll just keep that in there. But I am done. I did also say that part of the pantry makeover or sorting was going to be to take these off and put them elsewhere. So this has been here since 2020, and my sister actually made that for Oscar when he was having his chemo. So he had 6 cycles, and after each one he got to choose a basketball or choose the round, and there was something underneath it. So movie and popcorn was one of them. Oh, what else did he get? Shoes. He actually got a really cool pair of Nikes. What else? Cold Rock. He got some Cold Rock vouchers. What else did he get? Oh, an Oscar book. It was a book about him. Not yet. Harry Potter game. Stop dancing for a second, please. And Robux. So that is definitely something I'm going to keep. And I'm probably just going to take a photo of these and put them safely into recycling. This is Otto's self-portrait to do himself in like 3-year-old kinder. The cutest. But if I take a photo, I'll have the photo memory. And this is how he used to write his name. So spaced out. Anyway, let's clear this off and I'll show you the inside of the pantry. That is done. I still actually have some of this to go through and just put away in places. But I'm just going to leave that. But here is the finished pantry. I've just put that popcorn at the bottom because I need to sort out where I'm actually going to put that, but I'll probably put it in there, half of it in there and the rest in the school lunch tub. But I think it's going to be a lot easier to manage. It's not even 100%, it's like 1,000% better than what it was. I didn't touch this shelf at all because it's fairly organized. There is a little bit of things at the back that I will use up, and this is just our medicines and things in here, and this is our overnight medicine pack we take with just like band-aids and Nurofen and Panadol and stuff like that. So that just lives on that shelf. But I am so happy with the end result. Let's see how long it will stay like that. But thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you on Monday.